Hello and welcome to Yoga with Subhash. In this segment, we will be practicing a few simple movements that will help you release any tension or tightness from your neck muscles. So let's get started. We'll begin by sitting in a very comfortable sitting posture, any posture that's naturally comfortable and relaxing for you. Try to keep the spine upright, shoulders relaxed, and the head, neck, and the trunk in alignment. But again, making sure there's no strain felt while you try to maintain this position. Let's begin by lowering the head down on the exhalation. So when you exhale, try to release the chin down, bring it close to the chest. As you inhale, lift the head up, tilt it backwards so the chin points up to the ceiling. Again, as you exhale, begin to lower the head down and lower the chin close to the chest. Once again, with the next inhalation, lift the head up, tilt it all the way back, point the chin up to the ceiling. And with the next exhalation, bring the head gently back to the center and rest for a couple of breaths here. In all these movements, we want to make sure that there's no strain felt. Neck muscles are very tender and soft. So we want to maintain a very comfortable move with these neck movements. Next, we'll work with the side rotations. So as you inhale, turn your neck over to the right side. You're trying to bring the chin on top of the right shoulder. You can either keep the eyes closed or keep them open, looking over the right shoulder. As you exhale, bring the head back to the center. As you inhale, continue the movement to your left side. Bring the chin over the left shoulder, looking over that shoulder gently. And as you exhale, bring the head back to the center. Continue for one more cycle. On the inhalation, turn your neck to your right, looking over that shoulder. On the exhalation, gently bring the head back to the center. Continue with the next inhalation. Turn the neck over to the left side. And with the next exhalation, finally bring the head back to the center and rest there for a couple more breaths now. In the next movement, we will drop the ear on top of the corresponding shoulder without lifting the shoulder up. So as you inhale, try to drop the right ear on top of the right shoulder. Keep that shoulder hanging loose and down. As you exhale, bring the head slowly back to the center. On the next inhalation, drop the left ear on top of the left shoulder. And on the exhalation, once again, bring the head back to the center. We'll continue this cycle one more time. On the inhalation, dropping the right ear on top of the right shoulder. On the exhalation, bring the head back to the center. Continue with the next inhalation, dropping the ear on top of the left shoulder. And with the exhalation, once again, bring the head back to the center. And then just pause there for another breath or two. And now for the next movement, we will combine all these three movements into a single kind of a circular rotational movement. So let's begin by lowering the chin down to the chest and begin to rotate the neck to your right, at the same time dropping the right ear on top of the right shoulder. Continue the rotation, tilt your head back, lifting the chin up to the ceiling. As you rotate further, drop the left ear on top of the left shoulder. And then with the final move in this rotation, bring the chin down to the chest again. Continue for one more full cycle. Again, drop the right ear on top of the right shoulder. Continue the rotation, tilt the head back, chin pointing up to the ceiling. And then finally drop the left ear on top of the left shoulder and end up with the chin gently lowered close to the chest. Pause for an extra breath here. And then reverse the rotation now and then continue your movements on the other side. Start by turning the neck to the left, dropping the left ear on top of the shoulder. Continue the rotation with the head tilted back, chin pointing up. And in the next move, as you continue the rotation, drop your right ear on top of the shoulder. And finally ending up with the chin against the chest. We'll keep going for one more cycle, full cycle as we just have done. Just continue at your own pace, creating comfortable movements with the neck. And as you finish the next cycle, bring the chin down to the chest and stay there for an extra breath or two. With the next inhalation, lift the head up, tilt it back, chin pointing up, and stay in this position for another extra breath now. And finally, bring the head back to the center and just relax. So these are a few very simple neck movements which will help you release any tension, any kind of tightness or fatigue that you might feel in your neck area.